Amy Friesen is the owner of Tea and Toast and works very closely with seniors and retirement homes in our community. So thank you, first of all, for joining us today, Amy. Really appreciate it. What are you hearing from that community, from seniors and from retirement homes that you work with?
Well, from the retirement homes, everybody is pretty much shut down, trying to protect their clients and their residents, which is understandable. So only about 30% of the retirement homes in Ottawa are even accepting move-ins right now, and of course under strict conditions. So that's going on. We're at Tea and Toast doing a lot of video touring because, as you can imagine, there's a lot of seniors in hospital who need care but need to come out of hospital to make room for others. So we're doing a lot of the video touring right now with the retirement homes.
Yeah, and I understand you started a group on Facebook that has just sort of really exploded. I believe you have over 200 members now. Tell us about that group and how that came about.
Yeah, that group is called Ottawa Angels, and it formed after our help with the tornado when we were trying to get seniors food in the apartment buildings. And these folks are on the website just to kind of hang out until and if there's another emergency, and here we are. So our numbers have doubled in less than a week, and there's a lot of volunteers on there ready and waiting and already helping in the community. And we're organizing with Good Companions. We're organizing with the food banks and all that to get out food boxes to some seniors in the community to make sure that they're well taken care of. And like you said, a lot of people aren't wanting to go out, especially seniors, because it's a nervous time. So we're just trying to get all the resources to them right now.
What about advice, Amy, for people that have seniors, that are loved ones that are in retirement homes? What are you recommending they do?
Well, because they won't allow visitors right now, a lot of folks you may see on social media are going outside the windows to talk to their family and saying hello, and there's chalk drawings all over, just to try to keep the communication open. But call in, have a phone call with your loved one, or do a video chat. A lot of the homes are also helping to set up video chat so that people can see their family. But I think it's just most important to stay in contact as best you can, and we're really all riding this out together.
For the Ottawa Angels Facebook group, what sort of things are you looking for people to do if there's people watching right now and they have time and would love to volunteer?
A lot of the requests that are coming up are one-offs as opposed to the bigger projects we're doing with the Ottawa Food Bank and the Good Companions. But in the group right now, there's some one-offs. There's a senior that needs something or whatnot. So people are just going in, signing up to the group and kind of posting what they need. And like I said, there's over 200 people ready and willing to jump onto those little tasks, right? Even mostly it's grocery shopping at the moment.
From a caregiver's perspective, what advice can you give to a caregiver that's looking after somebody, a loved one, a senior?
I would say, because people get so involved in taking care of the senior, obviously, but make sure that they're not getting burnt out as well. I myself, I'm not taking care of a senior right now, but I am taking care of my 2-year-old. And even that is causing burnout because you're trying to work, right? And a lot of the folks that are taking care of their senior loved ones are also trying to work from home. And I would say, take care of the senior as best as you can, of course. Provide as much stimulation for them and getting them, things to do in the home or making sure that provided for in their home, but also take care of yourself because this is a very trying time for all caregivers.
Any resources available on your Tea and Toast website for people, Amy?
Yes, there's resources on teaandtoast.ca as well as the Ottawa Angels Facebook, and simply even a friendly voice is on there as well. There's a link for seniors to call in to a friendly voice, just sort of like the distress center kind of idea.
Yeah, and we want to remind people there are so many resources available out there, and to make sure that you're getting it from a credible source. At this day and age of social media, it's wonderful that we can keep in contact, but there's also misinformation out there. So just wanted to remind everybody out there about that. Amy, thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks so much, Derek. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, you too. Take care of yourself. Want to remind you again, 1-866-797-0000 for telehealth. If you have any questions, you have any symptoms, make sure you give them a call. If you have no symptoms, they're getting, of course, so many phone calls and they're kind of overwhelmed with that. So just make sure. And there is an assessment tool available online as well. So if you just Google that assessment tool, it'll walk you through the different symptoms and you can make a self-assessment of yourself. We'll be back back with more right here on Daytime Ottawa. Don't go anywhere.